And I would like to tell you about a question that I'm frequently asked about is how do I become a KG hypnobirthing teacher? Because it's a wonderful thing to do and a massive privilege. Um, the way to book is to go to the website kghypnobirthing.com, and it's very easy to book there. The course dates are there. You just book online. But let me tell you a little bit about it first. The course consists of most people are doing it on Zoom these days. We do have some face-to-face courses as well, so you can see when and where they are on the website. The Zoom courses are either 5 mornings, 5 afternoons, or 5 evenings, all in one week. Face-to-face courses are generally 3 days, one after the other. And that's the basis of the course. That's the hypnobirthing part of it. But there are 2 other online modules that you do first. One is called Hypnotherapy for Hypnobirthing, because some people, in spite of the fact that hypnobirthing is incredibly well known now, are still a bit nervous about the hypno word. So this gives people the very basis of hypnotherapy, so you have a basic understanding before you start. And the other, that takes about an evening to do, and there are a few exercises which might take another evening to do. The other online part is called Birthing Foundation, which talks about the birthing elements. Midwives don't need to do that part because you know it all already, though some midwives have found it quite interesting. What else do I need to say about that? So that brings the people who are not midwives up to a level playing field. So when we start, everybody has a basic knowledge about birth and a basic knowledge about hypnotherapy. That's the purpose. So we don't need to talk about that sort of thing, which would bore the midwives and bore the hypnotherapists when we actually get together. I cannot tell you what a privilege it is to teach KG hypnobirthing, KGH. It is just amazing to see the birth reports that come back to you. The difference you made to people's lives is truly wonderful. And until you're in that position and actually get your own first birth report, you won't really understand. But it is absolutely fantastic and such a privilege. There are some other advantages, and I'm probably going to look down at my list to make sure that I remember all of them. Once you've done the course, there is an assessment to do. It's perfectly simple. It's not a dissertation. The purpose is for you to go over the material and feel confident that you have it at your fingertips, and for us to see that that's the case. It's not, as I said, a dissertation. Being able to write a dissertation is not necessarily a good qualification for a KGH teacher, but you need to do a decent paragraph about each question. Bullet points are probably not quite enough. And once you've done your assessment, then you get your diploma and you become a KGH teacher. Fantastic. What are the benefits of that? Quite apart from having this wonderful material and doing this wonderful thing with your life, there is a membership, but the first year is free. It's included in the cost of your course. So that's okay. Also, on the KG Hypnobirthing website, you can have a listing for you, for your business as a teacher, which is enormously helpful. People get work from it. All of this will be explained to you in emails. You don't have to remember it all now, but it'll all be explained to you in emails at the right time. We have Facebook pages. There's a public one that you can join now. It's excellent. It's simply called Hypnobirthing Group. The group is part of the name, Hypnobirthing Group. And that's for discussion and conversation about KG hypnobirthing. There's also one just for teachers, which once you have got your assessment and got your diploma, you will be invited to join, which is very useful, particularly for new teachers. So you can ask questions and have people with more experience who might be able to help you. Also, in the shop on the website, there are special prices for teachers because you will need to give the hypnobirthing book to all the people you teach. and therefore you get it at a very considerably reduced price. You can also get it off Amazon, and we give you a code to get that same reduction off Amazon. What else do you get? Oh, there are leaflets that you can give out to potential couples that you're going to teach. There's the little pin. Oh, I got it. There it is. Which says KGH that we all wear when we teach, which is these things. It's difficult to understand the benefit until you do it. KG Hypnobirthing is probably the best known brand of hypnobirthing in the UK, possibly one of the best in the world. And to be able to use that name is of very considerable commercial value to you. It's like saying I'm driving a Lamborghini instead of I'm driving a Mini. So that is well worth using. Also, you can download all your teaching resources, the relaxations, the scripts, the notes you need. So if you spill your coffee all over the folder which you're given on the course, you can download it all again. Because on the course, you're actually given a big teaching folder, which by the time I do this thing for real, I will have available to show people. A smaller folder for the parents, which is shortly going to be online anyway, and a copy of the Hypnobirthing book. Also on the website, there is a lot of information that you can look up. We have a library of articles and things that we have saved, well worth reading through and seeing, because it's all good stuff, so read it. There are loads and loads of birth reports from couples who we have taught, which are absolutely wonderful. Because when a couple wants to find out about your hypnobirthing classes, what they need is birth reports. And you know, quite often, a mum rings me up and says, "Oh, I'd love to do the course," but he doesn't want to. And then all you do is say, "Tell him to read the birth reports from the dads." I know it shouldn't be like that, but it is. A man will believe a birth report from another man much more from a woolly-brained pregnant woman. Sorry, that's how it is. We have a monthly newsletter, which is loads of information, nice to keep in touch, and something that you will enjoy. And also, please remember that we have an office with ongoing support. There are lovely people here. They're all here to help you. So if you have a question, in many cases, it's more sensible to call the office. If it's a teaching question, what do you think? You might want to put it on the teacher's Facebook group. But if it's something that really you need me to talk to you about, come and say, call the office, and I'll talk with you and we can sort it out. So I am there for you, as is everybody who works in KG Hypnobirthing. When you need to order books or folders or anything like that, they do get sent out within 24 hours, normal postage. So we're pretty efficient in sending them out. And I think that's more or less it. Oh yes, there's loads more information on the website. So I've given you a rough outline. Have a look at the website. There is bags of information about the course. Probably most of your questions have been answered now, but if you have any more, do contact us and we'd love to talk with you.